Welcome to the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
The first and the only touchdown we saw in the first half. Jimmy G to Brandon Ayuk puts San Francisco up 7-3 on the road in Broncos country. Welcome back inside the studio. Maria Taylor alongside Tony Dungy and Jason Garrett. And we want to get right to it. Let's get to the best of week 3. And for that, we start in the AFC. Kansas City taking on Indianapolis. And the Colts get their first win of the year.
The Colts bounce back after getting hammered down in Jacksonville. Matty Ice to Woods for the game winner. Kansas City had issues in special teams and down in the red zone.
Yeah, Jelani Woods, the rookie, had 2 touchdowns. Buffalo taking on Miami. Game of the day, Coach.
Yes, Miami defense on the field a lot. Josh Allen with a chance to win it right there. Came up with a bad throw.
How about this? The Dolphins are the last undefeated team in the AFC. Baltimore taking on New England. Can anyone stop Lamar Jackson?
Hey, the best compliment you give a guy is he leaps off the tape when you watch him. Lamar Jackson plays with 5 touchdowns today.
Philadelphia, fly, Eagles, fly. That's what they did against Washington.
Another guy playing the quarterback position very well, Jalen Hurts. He has been fantastic so far this year. 3
passing touchdowns for Hurts today. That one going to Devontae Smith. The Rams taking on Arizona. Cooper Kupp, first career rushing touchdown.
Just give him the ball. Good things happen. Hand it to him. Best receiver in football. Rams did a great job containing Kyler Murray.
Get the win, 20-12. Green Bay taking on Tampa. A couple of goats going at it. Rodgers and Brady.
Yes, Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes off run pass options early. Then Brady comes back with a touchdown pass to get him within 2. But then some indecision on the 2-point play. Didn't get it set up perfectly. Had a 5-yard penalty. And Green Bay did a great job of closing off the end zone here to win it.
Yeah, after the delay of game, Brady's pass falls incomplete, so ultimately the Packers walk away with the win. And Coach Dungy has the clicker, which means he's not happy with something and he wants to break it down for us. So I guess it's the last play of the game in this one.
Yes, Tampa down 8. Now you score a touchdown, you need a 2-point conversion. They know all along that they need to, and they just don't give themselves enough time to execute this. We'll see the play clock here. It's going to get down to 9 seconds, Jason, before they get set up, and they've got a lot that goes on here. They've got a motion, they've got a shift, and then they've got 2 plays called in the huddle. Brady's going to try to get them to the right play, and this takes some time.
And, Coach, they also got a lot of new guys. A lot of those skilled players for Tampa are out. Tom's trying to get it all communicated.
There's a signal for the play.
Yeah, it's inexcusable.
It's down to 2 seconds left. Fournette gets it, shifts back, the clap of the hands, snap the ball, but it's down to 0-0. They just did not let themselves have enough time. Todd Bowles, when I was down there for the first game of the year, he told me details are going to be important. They weren't on the details here. Tom Brady quarterbacked a lot of plays, Jason.
Yeah, and
he's
Coach,
not happy.
Can't emphasize the dramatic difference between running a play from the 2-yard line and running from the 7-yard line. Chance to tie the ball game at the end, again, inexcusable.
The other thing that went on in this game, Tampa, a lot of receivers hurt. They knew they were going to have to run the ball. Leonard Fournette was going to be huge. They were not able to run it. Maybe banged up offensive line, but Green Bay's defense stifled that running game.
And Green Bay's defense has gotten better and better and better as the season has gone on.
Yeah, Julio Jones out, Chris Godwin out. I mean, Mike Evans serving that 1-game suspension. So those are the top 3 receivers right there for Tom Brady. But next up, they're going to welcome in the Chiefs. And I just want to get in Kansas City a little bit because a lot of miscues happened in that matchup. But we also had some issues with quarterback injuries in the AFC East. Mike Florio in the studio to update.
Patriots quarterback Mac Jones suffered an ankle injury late in the game today. X-rays were negative, but there's clearly something wrong. He was carried to the locker room after the contest in obvious agony. If he misses time, the backup is veteran Brian Hoyer. They also have rookie Bailey Zappi on the roster. And in Miami, we saw this happen. The helmet of quarterback Tua Tagovailoa hits the ground. He gets up, and he is clearly wobbly. So how did he stay in the game? We all assumed there was a head injury. Even his head coach assumed it was a head injury. They determined that there was a back injury that contributed to the wobbliness, and he went back in the game. The NFL Players Association has initiated an investigation. The league and the union will talk to everyone involved, and within the next week or 2, they'll come to a conclusion as to whether or not the concussion protocol was properly followed.
All right, thanks for the update, Mike. The second half from Denver is still to come, but first, Toyota reminds us that the Tundra is the full-size pickup that was born for the wild. Take a look look at who's in Denver. Al Roker, and he's got a friend. He's been hanging out all week with Thunder. Yep, he's getting an inside look at how the Broncos mascot gets ready for game day on and off. You got to brush him, you know, make sure he looks good for showtime. Yeah. It's all a part of today's show's Inside the Game series, and Al will have the full story tomorrow morning on Today here on NBC. Part of the story that's probably flooding Twitter right now is when the butt punt met the butt fumble. Check out Mark Sanchez tweeting after Thomas Morstead hits the butt punt. Stay out of my lane, bro.
They might want to practice this a little bit more, Jason.
Yeah. It's been 10 years since the butt fumble.
I was there.
I
was there broadcasting for NBC.
It's going to be an impressive second half. One of these offenses is going to get rolling and walk away with a Week 3 victory. Will it be San Francisco? Will it be the Broncos? You'll see that.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.